predicting the losers in each NFL conference division. So last week we talked about who we think are probably going to be the winners.
The winner, right?
But we're going to start with the AFC North. Now,
Okay.
we were saying it's likely going to be Baltimore who takes the North there.
Yeah.
But who I believe is going to be in the last place, especially after our conversation earlier today, it's going to be the Browns.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh's going to get things going, and we know the Bengals are a strong team.
Man, Pittsburgh, their defense is just amazing.
Yeah, I think Deshaun Watson, and when it's like 2 seasons, 2 or 3 seasons, he's only played in 12 games for the Browns. So he's missed so many games.
Yeah.
Do you think that Watson needs more help or time on the field?
Yeah, but with this situation, he might not even get that. You know what I mean? So it's just like we kind of got to see how things play out with him. But, he definitely needs more time.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that he's brought a bit of a mess to the Browns organization.
Yeah.
So we'll see how they do, but I don't see them winning the AFC North there at all. And then looking at the AFC South, the Tennessee Titans are going to be the last place losers of the AFC South, I think. Mm-hmm. And again, this is a situation because there's been so much change with the team.
Yeah.
They've gone through quarterbacks. They lost running back Derrick Henry. He was a superstar.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you believe will be the last place AFC South team? Jacksonville, Indianapolis, or Tennessee?
For sure not Indianapolis. I feel like Indianapolis is going to do their thing. The Jaguars is like iffy. You know what I mean? Trevor Lawrence is like, you know what I mean? It's iffy, but
he can do it, but the question is, will he
do it? Right. And like I said, for the Titans, I seen a lot of potential, especially in that last season with him and that quarterback. So it's like, man, it's between Jacksonville and Tennessee, though. I'll probably say Tennessee.
Tennessee, yeah. I was thinking the same.
Yeah, because I think when they lost Henry, that was a big clump for them.
And then the AFC East now, especially after what's been happened to the Dolphins with Tua and all of that.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be between, probably now either the Bills or maybe even the Patriots. They looked pretty good in their first game.
No, they did. They were snapping.
So last place for the AFC East, it's going to be the Jets, I'm thinking. And I know, people after a loss here are already calling for the head coach, Robert Saleh's job. Mm-hmm. But they had played the 49ers, and this is one of the NFL's top teams.
Yeah.
Do you think a loss to the Niners means they should immediately fire the coach?
No, not really. Not yet, because like you said, that's a top team. You know what I mean? So they were going to be hard to beat anyway. So.
Do you think it was maybe just rust from not playing? And will Aaron Rodgers return to top form?
I seen him play. He did a little bit, but I mean, he left. I don't know, man. I don't know. I had high hopes for Rodgers at first, but I feel like once that injury and all that happened, it's like, man, I don't know. It might be time for him to wrap it up soon.
Hopefully, the most we can maybe expect is some good highlights out of him or something along those lines. And then the AFC West, I'm thinking it's going to be the Las Vegas Raiders who are going to be in the last place. There's just way too much power on the Chiefs and the Chargers, and it's going to be hard to compete with Sean Payton there for the third place for Denver.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you with that one. Like I said, Chargers, they tough right now, and I feel like Denver going to do their thing too. I'm ready for that Denver and Saints.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Sean Payton making his homecoming.
Yeah.
So you think it's probably going to be the Raiders then? Fourth place.
No doubt.
And then, so to compete with the Chiefs, is it like other teams trying to compete with the Patriots of the years past? Are the Chiefs the new Patriots?
When you kind of look at it, yes. But like I said, I feel like at the time when the Patriots were playing, I feel like they were really more talent on the field. Not saying Chiefs are not, you know what I mean? But I feel like now it's kind of like it's more social media based with the Chiefs. Because like I said, but no, yeah, I can see it. Because you think of Kelsey, you think of the Patriots tight end at the time, Gowski. You know that type of vibe. And then not saying that your boy is like Tom Brady, but I'm saying he's good, he's tough.
I agree. Yeah.
Ain't knocking. And
then taking a look at the NFC North now. So I think the Vikings are probably going to come in last place in the North. They've got the new quarterback, and they have to get used to everything. But then, you've got the Bears and the Lions looking pretty fierce. And the Packers look pretty good, too, although they're going to need to focus with other quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Who do you think should worry Minnesota the most? Green Bay, Chicago, or Detroit?
Detroit, definitely. Now, like I said, I just covered them recently against the game against the Rams. They scared me. They scared me because the fact that, they had a lead. They let that team come back. But, they're still a tough team, man, with a diehard fan base. So, now, at first dust was Green Bay, but, the situation with Jordan Love, he's out. A lot of these players are getting injured early. And as far as Chicago, your boy, he's good, but, I still got to see a little more from him. So, I'm going to have to say Detroit.
Do you think that Kirk Cousins misses Justin Jefferson yet out there in Atlanta?
Yeah, he do. And like I said, he has to adapt to Atlanta. Like I said, it's not gonna be easy with him adapting to that team, but yeah.
I know they've got the Eagles coming up here, so that should be interesting.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
And then taking a look over at the NFC West, this one's interesting, although I think it's definitely going to be the Arizona Cardinals who are going to get last place there in the West. You got Seattle, Los Angeles, and San Francisco. That's just too much for that team.
Oh, yeah, that's too much pain right there. Yeah, I'm going to have to say Arizona, too.
And, Cliff Kingsbury did his best years back, but I wonder how much he changed his team for the worse. Do you think Cliff Kingsbury, who coached Mahomes at Texas Tech, wished that he had him when he was in Arizona instead of Kyler Murray?
Probably. But like I said, with Patrick Mahomes on that team, that probably would have increases their chances of winning. You know what I mean? Because I felt like, and you know what? I knew it was a bust for Murray. It's kind of like him getting into it with coaches and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I knew, he's young. It's gonna give him some time to develop.
And then taking a look at the NFC South. Carolina, I think, are going to be the last place losers there in the NFC South.
Absolutely.
They looked horrible in their first game, although the Saints are a powerhouse offense.
Yeah.
So it is going to be interesting to see how the Panthers do as the season goes along.
Yeah.
And as a Saints man, are you worried about the Panthers?
No, not at the slightest. Like I said, I had faith in the Saints. I didn't know it was going to be a major beating like that. I thought maybe, by a touchdown or two. With James, they really gave it to him. Like that, our defense, electric, and that's how it really be the offense we have to worry about because our defense is going to show out every time. So
it's between Atlanta and Tampa Bay then.
Yeah.
Who
are and at this point in this season, I feel like Tampa Bay is just they're the hardest right now.
I'm looking forward to seeing the Saints and Buccaneers clash. That's gonna be a good game.
We always had that, you know what I mean? They definitely going to be the team to, that's tough.
So then out there in the South, we both agree it's probably going to be North Carolina.
North Carolina, probably going to get out of here. Yeah.
And then taking a look at the NFC East, my personal favorite division. The New York Football Giants are unfortunately going to fall to last place in the race for the Eastern title.
Yeah.
I think that the Eagles and Cowboys are too much for New York. And, the Commanders, they're going to be inspired by their new head coach, Dan Quinn, but they're going to get third place.
Yeah. No, I have to agree with you too, man. New York, definitely. New York has just been taking a loss, man.
Yeah, they just have never really recovered since Eli Manning left.
Yeah.
Is what it seems like.
Yeah.
And the Giants looked mediocre throughout their, tenure on this last summer show, HBO Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
Do you think that they can beat the Cowboys or Eagles in a game with playoff implications?
No. I still don't think they could beat them. They'll give them a good game, but no, I don't think so.
Do you think that the Giants should let the speedy Daniel Jones play more of a mobile quarterback game than kind of relegating him to the pocket passer?
Yeah, I think they should let him kind of just do what he wants at this point. You know what I mean? As long as he ain't fumbling the ball, intercepting the ball, well, let's see what he can really do. You know what I mean?
They recently gave him that large contract. I think he's probably going to play for a different team here in a few years. He's not going to retire.
And I don't blame him because, like I said, the whole team is really a bust right now.
Y'all let us know who you think are going to be the losers in each division and what you think of our predictions. We'll probably go ahead and look at the predictions for the winners and the losers here, maybe mid-season or towards the end of the season, and see how well we did.
Right. But that's the end of our show, man. J&J Sports episode 75. We appreciate you guys for tuning in, for keep rocking with us. We got a lot of stuff coming. We got some interviews. Just a lot of bangers coming, man. James?
Everybody, please remember to like, subscribe, and share our content. And please remember to comment, because if you want to see us cover something, just let us know.
Let us know, man. And we appreciate everybody that give us real detailed comments and stuff. We pay attention to all that, man, and we love it. We appreciate y'all. But as always, I'm Jamar McKeel.
I'm James Jerwitz.
And y'all just got served with the breakfast table, J&J Sports, episode 75. We'll see y'all later.
J&J Sports, coming to y'all with more in 2024.